Understanding how to address the latest evolving cyber threats is essential for cybersecurity professionals. And us, as teachers and students, we also have some security or cybersecurity precautions that we should follow. One of that is Netiquette. Netiquette is a combination of words, network, and etiquette, and it is defined as a set of rules for acceptable online behavior. Similarly, online ethics focus on the acceptable use of online resources in an online social environment. Netiquette or online etiquette is a set of rules that encourage appropriate and courteous online behavior. These rules are important as they promote communication skills, prevent miscommunication, and help you understand what is socially acceptable when working and collaborating online. Netiquette is important as online communication is nonverbal. You have to follow internet etiquette because there are other people such as your friends, relatives, elders, and others who are using the internet for all online communication. Your attitude and character can be ascertained by the way you communicate with others. So with that, here are the rules of netiquette for students. First one is, make sure identification is clear in all communication. Review what you wrote and try to interpret it objectively. If you wouldn't say it face to face, don't say it online. Don't assume everyone understands where you're coming from. Do not spam. Use emoticon and respect others' privacy. Aside from the rules of an etiquette for students, here are also some rules or core rules of netiquette. Rule number 1, remember the human. Rule number 2, adhere to the same standards of behavior online that you follow in real life. Rule number 3, know you are in a cyberspace. Rule number 4, respect others' people time and bandwidth. Rule number 5, make yourself look good online. And number 6, share expert knowledge. Aside from core rules of netiquette, here are also some golden rules to follow for our netiquette. Number 1, don't give out personal information such as your address or phone number. Do not send picture of yourself to anyone, especially indecent picture. Number 3, do not open emails or attachments from people you do not know. Number 4, do not become online friends with people you do not know. Number 5, never arrange to meet someone in person you haven't met online. And number 6, if anything you see or read online worries you, tell someone about it. So those were some of the golden rules we should follow so we can protect ourselves from cyber threats or cyber attacks. Let's move on with social networking. Social networking websites and applications such as Facebook, MySpace, Instagram, Viber, Tumblr, Snapchat, AskFM, and Twitter have become incredibly popular in recent years. Most users are genuine, but because it is easy to hide your real identity, it is possible to come into contact with people you would normally avoid. So with this, we have the risk of privacy for the internet when we talk about social networking. So the internet offers you a lot of freedom, and this can lead some people to behave in ways that they would not behave in public. So the first one is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying can work in the same way as bullying in the playground. The victim feels frightened and alone while the bully tries to hide from being caught. Comments, images, and videos about a person can be posted online, causing the victim to feel frightened and upset. It is even possible for cyberbullies to hack into the victim's personal accounts and harass them from within their own user profile. The next risk is cyberstalking. Cyberstalking or harassment on the internet can be just as frightening as the form of stalking. Women and girls are usually the victims of this kind of behavior. They might be harassed by an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend who is upset the end of their relationship. Next type is identity theft. The more of information you make available online, the greater the risk of identity theft. It can be tempting to reply to an email or open an attachment or post information about yourself on social networking sites, but you should never do that. Personal information includes your email address, phone number, postal address, or any banking information. The next type is sexting. Sexting usually refers to sending and receiving rude messages or videos of naked pictures or underwear shots or any sexual text or images or videos. The last type is online grooming. The internet is highly interactive tool which can allow people to communicate with each other very easily. Through the internet, chat programs and social networking sites, and even mobile apps and games. So these are some of the most common risks when we are talking about social networking or social networking sites. Now, let's proceed on answering our learning activity worksheets or law. For week 1, Activity 1, Directions. Read each questions carefully. Answer the following questions using a separate sheet of paper. So all you have to do is to answer the given questions to you and write your answer on a separate sheet of paper, or if you have a hard copy of the learning activity worksheet, you can answer it directly on the paper or on the given log. The next activity is to further understand ethics and etiquette. Pick 3 significant developments in science and technology using the internet, books, news, or any resource that you may use to retrieve information. One of the selected developments, identify its possible effects on technology development and other fields of knowledge. Add your insights regarding whether such stories should be regulated. And, and also, please answer the guide questions given for this activity. You may use a separate sheet of paper or answer directly on the given learning activity worksheets. So if you have any more questions, clarifications, or suggestions to me, you can send an email to my email shalamidwpareha@gmail.com, or send me a text message, send me a message on my Facebook account or MS Teams account, and always stay safe and happy learning to everyone. See you again next week.